שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד, תודה בורא עולם.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Chief Magician, Mr. Babylon, and welcome to my channel. So, in this video, I'm going to basically expose the inferior AI English translations that Garment of Saw has been releasing. But before I get into that, I just want to, there's a thing I forgot to say in my last video regarding Anthony. So, if you guys watched the video he did on me, something that's really interesting is that he ended and concluded his video by saying Shalom and Salah. And I thought that was really interesting because, no one says that other than me. I'm the first person that coined that phrase. That's my signature phrase that I've been using since the beginning. And so what I find with Anthony is that, I think he might be obsessed with me. And I think he's trying to flatter me because, he just imitates me a lot in so many ways, right? Like I was the first Kabbalist to come out, the first Grandmaster Kabbalist to come on the scene and revealing to the world that indeed, I am the highest Kabbalist and the highest Jew in this last generation. And now you have Anthony making the very same claims that I first initially made, right? And he started a video kind of trying to track, my video, so to speak. He's now using my signature phrases, right? So it's really hilarious because when you really analyze and look at the situation, I think it's very clear that we can call Anthony that he's a wannabe. I mean, quintessentially, Anthony is a wannabe chief magician of Mystery Babylon, and it's beyond hilarious. So I thought that was interesting. But anyways, let's get into the essence of the matter here. So, because Garment of Esau, violated copyright infringement law and, provided me with a PDF of an English translation of my work, I was able to kind of see what AI he's using and able to analyze how good his AI translation of my work was. What nobody really knows is that my Pirush Sefer Habria was actually I first wrote it in English, and then I translated into Hebrew and Aramaic because I felt that it's a work that it shouldn't really be in English. So I just translated it into Aramaic and Hebrew into my own Hebrew and Aramaic style. And then I released it as such. And so I was able to compare his AI English translation to my original English, and they did not match up at all. In fact, there were a number of errors. There were a number of very serious errors in his AI translation. There are certain acronyms because you have to understand that my work is a highly encrypted esoteric Kabbalistic work. Because it's highly encrypted, AI is not going to understand that those very secret encryptions, and so it erroneously translated certain acronyms in the book, and there was also some sentences that were not translated the best as well, and there might have been a couple words here or there that were mistranslated from the Aramaic. So all in all, it wasn't a good. I mean, the thing about AI is, I will say that I've seen its capabilities, and I am to say that I'm beyond impressed with the way it's able to translate ancient esoteric, Kabbalistic works from Hebrew and Aramaic is beyond to say it's beyond impressive is an understatement, quite honestly. So I mean, I will admit, yes, I mean his AI English translation overall, yeah, it was very good, right? But it's an inferior in the sense that there was a number of very serious errors and mistranslations throughout his translation, and that's understandable because AI is not perfect, right? So and the more encrypted a Kabbalistic text is, the more prone the AI is going to be in its errors and mistranslations, right? And so that's the problem, right? So and here I want to really expose I exposed in the last video how evil Anthony's Lapdog Garment of Esau is with what he did, right? These people, Anthony and his Lapdog, these are not true saints. These are not true holy Kabbalists at all. No true holy Kabbalist would ever spread libel, nor would ever violate copyright infringement laws to try to impoverish, another fellow Kabbalist or Jew. So that just right off the bat shows you these guys are not holy saints. They're not true Kabbalists at all. Because no true Kabbalist, no true saint would ever do such a thing, right? When you look at what I've done, right? I've done no evil to Anthony, and I've done no evil to his lapdog. All I've done is spoken the truth in exposing Anthony and his lapdog. But I've done no evil to them because I'm a holy saint and I'm not going to do evil. So you can see their fruit. It's right before for everyone to see. Now, the another problem with Garment of Esau is that AI, is very cheap, and anyone can, use AI, to translate Kabbalistic works for free, right? And here you have him going on Amazon. There's one Kabbalistic work that he sold, I think, for like $40 or $50, when it literally cost him nothing to produce translation. If he was a true holy saint, right, he would create an open source project where he would freely distribute these translations of AI. But that's not what he's doing. He's a really greedy lapdog that is trying to sell very expensive translations when they were done for free through AI. Now, another thing that's very disingenuous and evil about Garment of Esau, this lapdog of Anthony, is that in selling these books, there's no disclaimer that these are translations that were done by AI. You have to ask yourself, why is he not informing everyone that he's using AI to produce these translations? Well, I'll tell you why. Because like his master Anthony, he too is a narcissistic egomaniac. He wants to deceive everyone into thinking that somehow he's this great magician that can produce 5 or 6 translations of 200-page Kabbalistic books in a matter of days. But this guy's not fluent in Hebrew and Aramaic, and he's not even a Jew. He's a goy. So you see how disingenuous and just what a horrible bad character this guy is? It's disgusting, right? So he's trying to deceive everyone into thinking that he's fluent in Hebrew and Aramaic. He's not. He's a goy, okay? And then he's trying to be a greedy lapdog and selling them for a lot of money when anyone can freely use AI to do these translations. It's absolutely just despicable and disgusting when you really fully analyze and understand the situation, okay? Now he thinks, because he's trying to rapidly produce all these AI translations of the esoterics, like all of a sudden he acts like he's this top-notch great Kabbalist. And this guy is so fucking full of himself. It's not even funny. This guy is so fucking full of himself. I can't stand to listen to him for like 2 seconds. He is so fucking full of himself. He's an absolute joke and amateur. Absolute amateur. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Every time he opens his mouth, all he does is sputter and fucking nonsense. Okay? And the fact that he has a number of people following him, like with Anthony, I mean, all of their followers are just absolutely stupid, brain dead, retarded, or I don't know what to say. Okay? But it shouldn't be surprising when practically the whole world is fucking retarded, brain dead, etc. Right? So, anyways, I wanted to expose him. Okay, so understand all of this. Okay, I mean, if you're producing AI translations of Kabbalistic works, that's not going to get you to Grandmaster level. Okay, there's no competition coming my way anytime soon. The gods have assured me that I'm going to be the highest until the Mashiach returns. I'm going to have no competition with these jackasses that think that they're going to be high-level Kabbalists because they're reading AI translations of Kabbalistic works. No, the Hebrew language is supernatural and polysemous in nature. There's lots of nuances in the language. To be a grandmaster, you have to be fluent in Hebrew and Aramaic and master all of the Kabbalistic works in their original language, okay? Because there are so many levels and nuances, etc., within the original language that AI cannot capture and will never be able to capture, period, okay? That is why this lapdog of Anthony is a complete, utter fucking joke. Shalom wa salah.